Hello everyone. Today we will make a first quarter moon in Pisces reading for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Now it's the first quarter moon in Pisces will be occurring on the 30th of November. So we will try to see or at least anticipate what will happen for this first quarter moon in Pisces. As you can see here, half of the moon can be seen and half is still in darkness. So first quarter moon is still in the earlier stages of the cycle. And so when there's a first quarter moon, you can see part of the chapter of this cycle, but part of it is still a mystery. So since part of it is still a mystery, we need to rely on our intuition to navigate ourselves. And so one of the best way to allow the intuition to guide us is to honor your feelings. And this is the main energy right now for your readings. To honor your feelings, you need to listen to your feelings. Also, for example, at this start of this stage, you need to listen to your feelings so that they will not accumulate into your subconscious mind. You know how it is when you push all your feelings inside, they accumulate and then suddenly they will explode. Okay, to avoid that, you need to listen to your feelings, to honor your feelings, and to be honest also about your feelings. Now, this person here is sitting by the sea and she is listening to her emotions as she also allows the grandeur of the universe to nurture her. Now, let us try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card to gain more insights regarding honoring your feelings. Are you putting on a good front, acting like you're bright and breezy, but hiding your real feelings? Rather than acting as though everything is fine, if you're worried about certain issues, it is best to deal with them. Avoid getting so wrapped up in your feelings that you overwhelm yourself and everyone else involved in the situation. If you deny your feelings, you will go nowhere fast with your manifesting. Look at the big picture and use your intuition. Avoid blowing an upset out of proportion. Okay, so just listen to the feelings right now. And let us see how the tarot reading will unfold for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We will now start with the tarot reading for Aries. Okay, Aries, let us see what the moon and the stars have for you for the first quarter moon in Pisces. Okay, we have the Six of Wands, the Death, and we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so as you start the first quarter moon in Pisces, it seems that a chapter have just closed. It's like as if you had been into a certain battle or a certain challenge. Okay, so there was maybe a challenge that you encountered right now, and that chapter has closed, and you succeeded, and people acclaim you. People recognize the success that you have made. So there were some people who participated in the closing. There were some people who ended with the closing of the chapter. Maybe some of them were not happy with what has happened, and they were trying they're still trying to reconcile with it, with the closing. Some couldn't accept it completely, others didn't want to accept it, so others are bargaining right now, but others just accepted it as it is, as a closing of the chapter. But whatever this chapter is, whatever this chapter that has just closed, and whatever the varied effects that it had to the people who were involved in that chapter, you ended up successfully. You succeeded in this chapter. So whatever chapter that has closed, you have succeeded, and people recognize the success that you have achieved. And because of that, a new endeavor is opening for you. For some of you, it's possible that because of your success in the previous activity, some of you are being promoted and some of you are moving to another place. So it's as if whatever this chapter is, there were some losers. There were some who are still couldn't accept that the chapter has closed, and they couldn't accept that you have succeeded in it. But because of this success, you are moving forward to another endeavor. So for some of you, you will be promoted because of this development. So this can already have it. This might have already happened, or it might happen in the near future that a chapter will close, and then you will be recognized, that you will be very successful in it. People will recognize the achievements that you have attained in this chapter. And for some of you, you will be promoted to another position. For some of you, the promotion will require you to travel to another place. And as the new chapter opens, this new challenge that you are already immediately trying to see how you will navigate this new chapter. So you seem to be very meticulous, and I feel that that meticulosity is one of the reasons why you succeeded. You are very particular. Like for example, now that a new chapter is opening, at least here in this card we can see in the Two of Wands, you are already planning. So if you are going to travel, you are already planning how you are going to do the traveling, how you are going to adapt to the new environment. So you have this gift of anticipating things. At the same time, also you have this. I feel that if you are this king who had just died, you have a certain personality that accepts things as they come. You adapt to the situation, and you do not. You adapt to the situation. You when you feel that this is where the spirit is leading you, you allow the spirit to guide you. There is a certain spirit of surrender to the universe, a certain spirit of surrender to the guidance of the universe. And I guess this is also possibly one of the reasons why you succeed in whatever endeavor that you do. This certain docility to the movement of the spirit in your life. So for some of you, the chapter will close soon, or for some of you, the chapter has already closed, and people recognize the good things that you've done in that chapter. And for some of you, you are promoted now. For some of you, it will include traveling to another place. So this is what we can see here right now for you, Aries. Now, let us try to see what the new moon reflection cards has to add to this reading. Okay, you see, the village or the city that you're going to leave behind is also prosperous at this time. You have a contribution maybe to that progress. The moon is a loyal companion. It never leaves. It is always there, watching, steadfast, knowing us in our light and dark moments, changing forever, just as we do. Every day it is a different version of itself, sometimes weak and wan, sometimes strong and full of light. The moon understands what it means to be human, uncertain, alone, cratered by imperfections. Okay, cratered by imperfections. Okay, so I feel, yeah, it symbolizes here the characteristic of the king in the death, his complete surrender. Of all the characters here, this child is a little bit more positive. She welcomes death with a positive note. She offered some flowers to death. This other lady, this young girl, is denying the occurrence of the death. The bishop is trying to bargain with the knight who is death. But here, the king is the one who died. And he just accepted it. He cannot do anything. He just accepted the closing of the chapter. I feel that your energy is that of the king. You have this certain docility to the decisions of the divine, of God, and you accept it. And after you accept it, you just go with the flow. And I feel this is like the moon here. The moon accepts her imperfections, just as you accept your imperfections. You also maybe, along the chapter, you might have committed some mistakes, no? That led to this closing of the chapter for some, but also you allow the spirit to guide you to the new chapter. So there's a certain disponibility in you that allows you to adapt to the situation. When the moon changes its appearance, it's like adapting to the flow of life. And I feel that is one thing that allowed you to succeed here in this closing, in this chapter that they have just closed. That's why you succeeded, is because you are flexible enough to adapt to the changes that is happening. As now a new chapter is opening, a new challenge is being given before you, immediately you're adapting to it. You are already anticipating what you might encounter and you are preparing yourself for that. So there is always this readiness to respond to change. And I think this is one good characteristics that you have right now, Aries, your ability to adapt to the demands of the present moment. Willingness to accept one's weakness, willingness also to surrender when there is a need to give up. But at the same time, also willingness to begin again. And I feel this is this in the spirit of the Two of Wands. He is ready to change his life situation because a new door has opened. What good is the moon? You can buy it or sell it. Okay. I feel it has something to do with the gifts that you have received from the universe. These are priceless gifts. Nobody can buy it, and you cannot sell it. It's a gift that is given to you. This ability to adapt to the situation is a gift. It is something that is yours and nobody can take it away from you. Even I feel the success that you have right now, it's a gift and nobody can buy it from you. It's yours. It is truly given to you. So when you look at it, yeah, if you're the moon, you're the star, nobody can take that away from you. It's given to you. It is yours. So it's useless for other people to try to bargain to get what you have right now, because it was really meant for you. Nobody can buy it from you. Nobody can buy it from anyone. This is a gift given to you by the universe. Okay, let's see. So this is in the full moon. So in the fullness is somehow, I feel this success that you have, it is really meant for you. Now when it comes to the afterwards, in the later part, when at this, I feel it is in the beginning of this new chapter, when you see the setting, wait for the rising. Why worry about a sunset or a fading moon? Okay, so now that this chapter is closing, even if you already succeeded, and yes, you should benefit from here, but it seems that after you succeeded, you are given a new assignment and you are going to a new one. It's like, why worry? Why worry about the closing of the chapter? Let it close. This adaptable nature that you have, Aries, allows you to just accept it. The chapter is closed. It's finished. Your job is over. You are given a new adventure, a new chapter, a new job. So allow the chapter to close. So when you see the setting, when you see that this chapter is closing and a new chapter is opening, wait for the rising. Wait for this new adventure. Anticipate it. Why worry about the sunset or the fading moon? Allow things to undergo their own course. If the chapter closes, let it be. A new chapter is opening, and I think it is a promising chapter. So it's like right now, Aries, the invitation for you is, now that you have succeeded, the chapter is closing, a new chapter in your life is opening. Just allow yourself to undergo the transition and allow the spirit to lead you to this new exciting chapter in your life. Allow the sun to rise. Allow the old chapter to fade away and allow this new chapter to fill up and brighten your day with fresh possibilities. Well, I hope that somehow this resonates with your present situation and has somehow given you some insights. You can always freeze this video and try to read on the cards and maybe the messages, and maybe you can gain more insights on it. I hope it will somehow enlighten some questions that you might have at this moment. And if you feel it will help somebody, don't hesitate to share it with them. Thank you for liking and constantly visiting my channel. I look forward to seeing you again. Now we will go to the next element of fire, which is Leo. Okay, Leo, let us now try to see what are the cards going to tell us for the first quarter moon in Pisces. Okay, first quarter moon in Pisces for Leo. Okay, Leo, let's see. Let's see what is written in the moon phases and in the stars. Okay, so we have here the Knight of Swords. We have here the Three of Pentacles. And then we have your Tower moment. Okay. Well, whether we like it or not, it seems that the universe is going to close something in your life right now. And it seems that the universe is going to do it very fast. Okay. So we have here the Knight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Tower. But don't worry. Even if this Tower moment will come, it's really inevitable because the universe really wants to close it. It seems like a new idea is coming your way, and it's coming very fast. And what this new idea will be, it's going to be a sort of like a kernel or a seed of a journey towards success. Okay, a new project, a new inspiration. And this new inspiration, I feel, is something that is so beautiful that if you present it to if your superiors will see the way this inspiration is unfolding, you will be able to get their attention and maybe their support in this one. I feel yes, they are interested. They see some possibilities with this new idea that you have. And it seems that, yeah, it's a very swift inspiration, something you didn't expect. A chapter has closed, something that did not please you. Maybe in the recent past, you might have been in a situation where you are not happy. Maybe you are not contented that something was lacking. And it seems that the universe is closing that chapter, and an inspiration suddenly comes to you. It's like a flash of insight that suddenly came to you, and you are filled with energy, and somehow you need to work on it now. As you start to work on it, your superiors will start to appreciate it. I feel also that as you work on this one, you will be assisted by some people who somehow understand what you are undergoing and maybe have some experience already in this new endeavor that you're going to do. I feel that your assistance will come not only in the physical realm but also in the spiritual realm. Now, I just do not know if there is a need for you to keep quiet at the start of this new inspiration. You know how sometimes when you are so excited, you anticipate it, you immediately tell people about this problem, this inspiration, and what happens is that instead of it unfolding or evolving, it doesn't continue anymore. So I have this feeling that yes, there is a new inspiration, but don't share it immediately with other people, or discern to whom you're going to share it with. I feel it is more practical or much safer for you to slowly nurture it, to work on it, and just allow them to observe it unfolding, just as these people are. You see him, he's looking at them, and then he continues on working, and they are looking at what he is doing. So somehow I feel maybe if he would explain it to them, he is explaining it as he is presently doing it, not telling them the plans for the future. It's like they are just observing him as he is presenting it. Yeah. For some of you, yes, maybe you might have, you might give them a sort of like, yeah, somehow you gave them sort of a general plan, just like a blueprint. But how you're going to to do it, allow it to unfold gradually. Okay. Maybe you can give them a general plan, like a blueprint. Like this one, these two people are working on the blueprint, but do not divulge immediately everything, all the details. Allow them to have this sense of wonder and sense of mystery in a certain sense. So yes, you have a good idea. And yes, you can present it in a general sense to them. But the details, I feel there is a need for you to allow it to slowly unfold. I don't know why that thought just came to me right now. So give them a general idea because they need it. Because, for example, this is a big project. At least they should know what is your aim, what is your final goal. Like, for example, this is what we plan to have. Okay. Now, how you're going to do it, I feel that it's good to do it, let it unfold. Because along the process, there might be some changes that might happen. And you might, if you present it all the details immediately, and the project unfolds, and you might not follow the same route as you were planning at the start, because as the project unfolds, you will see the nitty-gritty stuff of it, the things that is applicable in your plan and the things that are not applicable. So just maybe what you can do is to show a blueprint. This is what we plan to achieve. Okay. But the nitty-gritty stuff, I feel, allow it to unfold. It will also make it more exciting for your higher ups when they see it slowly coming into fruition. Just give them a tentative date, a deadline, how you're going to do it. Like, for example, after this time, this is what we should expect to have. After this time, this is what you should expect to have. And allow it to slowly unfold. They are watching what you are doing. And when they are watching what you are doing, then they will be marveled at how beautifully it is unfolding and how beautifully the goals are being achieved. Okay, so you have a very good idea right now. You can share it to your superiors, the goals, but how to go about it, it is sort of like a trade secret. You know how it is, when they don't know how you are going to make it happen, but you know that it is going to happen. It also protects you in a certain sense, because only you know how things are going to unfold, and at the same time you are also open to suggestions. Like, for example, they are consulting with you and you are consulting with them. Who knows, they might also have an idea. The important thing is that you know the goal, you know the deadlines, you have set your deadlines, and you allow the spirit to guide you so that the project will unfold. Because I feel that this inspiration, will create something big. But yes, it's a learning process. It's a process that slightly unfolds, and you need to adapt to the situation as it comes. Now, there is a tower moment. I don't know if this tower moment came before this project. If it came before this project, then this project is the message that is coming very fast right now, the inspiration that is coming. So it's good that the tower has closed. Now, let's just hope that the tower will not be here. Okay. So be careful also. Be realistic. You just tell them this is our goal. This is what we hope. Maybe you update them as the project unfolds. But just anticipate the tower moment. So always maybe update them of what is happening, how it is unfolding, but also be realistic. Accept also suggestions from other people. Now, let's just hope that the tower moment has already happened. If the tower moment will come in the later part, let us not hope that it will not come here. I guess when you constantly update them of the developments and you tell them, be honest with them. If you feel that the timetable that you have set is not realistic, be honest with them. You tell them. There is a certain importance here for honesty and constantly updating and also consulting them. They might have better ideas on how to get it. The reason why they are supporting you is because they see the wisdom behind the inspiration. And you shouldn't be afraid, because the inspiration is coming from the universe. So in a certain sense, as long as you allow yourself to be guided by the spirit, the universe will make it come into fruition. Now, usually the tower moment is given to us when something that is not beneficial to us is occurring in our life. The tower moment is given to us so that we can rebuild our life anew. So I feel that the tower moment has happened in order for you to build a new chapter, and this chapter is unfolding. Now, if ever this chapter at the end there will be a tower moment, then it means that something better is coming your way. So I just take things as they resonate with you. This is a general reading, so if these insights that we are able to read from the card is coming to you now, the only thing I worry is this could either be at the start, just before this inspiration. For some of you, it can be after, and I don't know why. Maybe we can get a little clarification to make sure, is this after or is this before? Let us see. Well, it's as if the universe is saying, well, allow your intuition to guide you. Trust your intuition and you will know. Can we have one more card? Okay, just don't be afraid. Go with courage. Okay, go with courage. Don't be afraid. Go to this inspiration with courage. Live the present moment. Okay. Okay, that's right. Allow it to unfold. Live the present moment. Enjoy the adventure of making this project unfold itself. But just live by the present moment. Don't anticipate the future. And allow it to marvel you and the people who are supporting you right now as this project unfolds. You need to be constantly allowing yourself to be guided by the Spirit. If you allow the Spirit to guide you, then it will lead to success. Now, the tower moment, always think, if the universe gives you the tower moment, it is for your own good. It doesn't answer right now when this tower moment will be. Yeah, there's a new inspiration. So it can be after the tower moment, this inspiration will come. Again, you see here the page of sword, which somehow supports also this knight of swords, no? This new inspiration coming your way. And yes, the emperor here is, you know what to do, you know how to execute it. There is a certain confidence in you and you have a certain wisdom on how to make it happen. So do not worry. I feel the tower moment from these cards that we see has already happened, and this new chapter is unfolding right now, a new inspiration. Just live by the present moment. I think that is the advice that the universe is giving to you right now. Do not anticipate things. Give yourself and the people who are working with you a goal or an objective. Give yourself some time frames, some deadlines that you have to achieve at certain stages of the development of the project. But at the same time, tell them that we will need to let it unfold gradually. Okay. And you update them as the events unfold. Okay. Now let us try to see. Okay, at the start here we have the first quarter moon reflection cards. Let us see what is the message for us at the start. The moon is at her full and riding high, floods the calm fields with light. The air that hover. This is the full moon. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the full moon. So let's go first to the quarter moon. Okay, let's put it here because this is the full moon. Okay, and then we get the quarter moon first. So we'll try to follow also the cycle also in the reflection cards. Okay, let us try to follow the cycle. Let's see. We start first with the quarter moon. Okay, it says here, thirst drove me down to the water where I drank the moon's reflection. Okay, so I feel the tower moment led you to this moment of inspiration. Okay, he was thirsty, so he went to the river, to the water. It's like after the tower moment, you were sort of the universe got your attention and you listened to the universe, you listened to the divine. The water can symbolize the divine. And you went there and you drank from the moon's reflection. You received the inspiration. So, okay, so it was a tower moment that led you to listen to the divine and led you to the inspiration. Now, When it comes to the moon is at her full and riding high, floods the calm fields with light. The airs that hover in the summer sky are all asleep tonight. Okay, so it seems that yes, as it unfolds, it will calm the fields, floods the calm fields with light. Okay, floods the calm field with light. Okay, so as the project unfolds, things will be clearer. So just allow the spirit to guide you, allow the process to unfold, and as the process unfolds, things will be clearer. Right now, half of it only can be seen. You can see only the possibilities. The other half is still a mystery. But as the project reaches its full moon stage, the moment it reaches its full moon stage, light will fill up everything around you, and things will be clearer, and the beauty of the inspiration will be presented before you. So just allow the process to go, and as time goes by, the unfolding project will be clearer. Okay. Tell me the story about how the sun loved the moon so much that she died every night just to let him breathe. I feel this is the passing of the night and the passing of the day. It's like the moon sets at the end of the night to allow the sun to rise. I feel you need to just live by the moment, allow the day to pass as you constantly work on this new inspiration, and just live by the present moment. I feel this is the approach that you need to do with this project. Just live day by day and marvel at the discoveries that unfold before you until the project presents itself in its fullness. Okay, so just let it be. Live by the day. So this is what I can see for you right now, Leo. I hope that it has given you some enlightenment and some inspiration in your present chapter that is opening. May you be constantly docile to the guidance of the spirit, just as the high priestess is constantly going to the portal of her heart to allow the spirit to guide her in her daily struggles or daily challenges. Live by the day, just like the fool. Okay. Well, let us now go to the next fire element, which is Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, let us now see what the tarot cards has for you for the first quarter moon in Pisces. Now, our main energy is honor thy feelings. Honor your feelings, okay? Okay, what do we have? Oh, we have the Hanged Man. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And then finally the Seven of Cups. Okay. Okay, I feel right now, Sagittarius, is that you have a new project that you are doing right now. And you are diligently working on it. In fact, you are able to accomplish already many things at the beginning. And you are working on it consciously. Now, it seems that the invitation right now of the universe for you is to look at things in a different light, not to follow the usual point of view of other people. Allow the guidance. You see here, the hangman is looking at the world upside down, but he is inspired. There is a glow in his head. There are some challenges you might be encountering right now in this new project that you are doing right now. But these challenges will enlighten you with a certain point of view that is different from the others. Follow that point of view. And I feel that in the end, you will have more choices in the near future if you would follow your intuition. So follow your intuition. Allow the inspiration that is coming to you. Don't be afraid if your point of view is different from that of others. Just continue to work on this inspiration that you are going. You seem to be making progress already right now. And the difference is, yes, you are quietly working Maybe also that is also a good, there's wisdom in it also, because somehow your point of view might not agree with the point of view of others. It's quite different, but it's an inspiration. So you work on it. It's better that they would just look at it later on. Now, for some of you, there might be different approaches that you will make. Then after you make those different approaches, you will have to decide which one will lead to success and which one will not be successful. So it's like right now you are brainstorming, and you are somehow, I feel that these pentacles that you are doing are sort of samples of the project that is unfolding right now. It's like having a plan A, plan B, and plan C. And in the near future, you will have to choose between them which will lead you to success and which will not. Okay, so right now you are in the process of deciding which approach is good for your project right now. Now, I feel the important thing here is to listen to your intuition. And if you feel that the point of view is different from the rest, it's okay. Just follow your intuition. Because most likely the inspiration will be different. It might not be very popular, but continue to work on it. And just keep your options open. I feel this is like that. You keep your options open, be flexible, and work on it. And somehow, yeah, you will have many choices to how to make this come into fruition, this project, this new inspiration. Uh, the more you make, maybe the better, because you will have more choices to look upon. But yes, be, be discerning in your decisions. Allow the spirit to guide you, so that whatever choice you will make, it will lead to success. You see here, there are different options here, and some options can lead to success, some options might not lead to success. Now, I see here this glowing person that is covered, a mystery person. It can be that somebody will come along in the near future to help you with this project. It can be somebody also the same with you, who has a different outlook in life, a different perspective. Somebody who will help you make this inspiration a reality. So you will have choices in the future. You will have to make decisions. Just uh, make sound judgments. Okay, listen to your intuition, keep your options open, but sooner or later you will have to choose. And when you choose, I think you need to allow the spirit to guide you in making the choices. But right now, just continue on working. Continue working on your project, and sooner or later things will be clearer. Uh, as this project unfolds, more choices will come, and just allow your intuition to guide you to make the right choices. And I feel somebody is coming your way to help you make this project a reality. Okay, so again, honor your feelings, listen to your intuition. Okay, so at the first quarter moon, at the start, these are first quarter moon reflection cards. The moon is a nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to live there. Okay. Okay. I feel it's like something to do with it's nice to dream, but in order to make the dream a reality, you cannot stay and remain in that dream. You know how it is. For me, I look at the moon as a dream or an inspiration, but if too much daydreaming will prevent you from making that dream a reality. So uh, don't dwell too much in the daydreaming. Work on making that dream a reality. Somehow this is what I get. No, don't dwell in the moon. Okay, dream. The moon is the dream, but don't daydream too much. Make it into a reality. Slowly work on the dream. Okay, which is symbolized by the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, here is the full moon reflection cards. Yours is the light by which my spirit is born. You are my sun, my moon, and all my stars. Okay, could it be related to this person who is coming your way? It can be a working partner. It can be also a romantic partner. Somebody whom you will consider as your sun, your moon, and your stars. Somebody who will be your inspiration in making this a reality. And maybe it will be a reciprocal feeling that the person also will look at you as her sun, moon, and stars. Okay, so there was a call, and somehow it sort of says like that. It's sort of like a saying, yes, yes, it's true. Okay, so it can be a reciprocal or a mutual feeling. Okay, this person might consider you as her sun, moon, and stars, or as his sun, moon, and stars, just as the way you consider them also as their sun, moon, and stars. Okay, so yep, somebody might be coming your way to help you in your journey and your project. Okay, finally, we have here the new moon reflection cards. It says here, a crescent moon and an innocent shall find their glory and adoration at the end of the tunnel. Okay. So maybe at the end of this project, no, uh, you'll find you and this person who's going to journey with you, you will find your glory and adoration at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so uh, somehow it makes me feel that you will succeed together. And you will not only succeed in the project, something beautiful might also unfold for some of you. Okay, it can be a beginning of a romantic relationship or a beginning of a very deep, fulfilling friendship. Well, just take it as it resonates and take it as it unfolds before you. You will realize it, no? So if somebody comes along your way, just journey with them and allow them to help you with this project that you are beginning want to work on. And who knows, uh, at the end you might not only succeed with the project, but something beautiful also might develop between either your friendship or your romantic relationship. Well, that is what we can see for you, Sagittarius. I hope you were able to resonate with it. I hope it was able to give you some insight in your present situation as we enter the first quarter moon in Pisces. I hope to see you again next time. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.